Hi guys, there are certain things I like to talk about. So it's a very important thing regarding men's and women's difficulties, men's one-dimensionality and women's diversity in social, physical, and emotional aspects. First thing, I'll tell the points which I've written or which I've probably typed out. First thing, women can wear variety, but men can wear limited variety. Women can wear men's clothing, men cannot wear women's clothing. Women would be admired for wearing men's clothing, but men will be laughed at and ridiculed for it. Secondly, or thirdly, whatever. This women will be respected if they do male dominated jobs, though they may be disliked, and men will not get any respect equally if they do female dominated jobs. They are also socially limited like women in a different way. Example, a male nurse will not get that much respect. Well, now when there is monarchy, a male monarch is a king monarch and his wife is a queen consort. A female monarch is a queen monarch and her husband is a prince consort. Now see how again it gets one dimensional. Though it is not genetically correct, in India, cousin marriage is still prevalent, uncle marrying the niece. Though it is not correct, I would like to ask a question. Would an aunt be allowed to marry a nephew, or nephew marrying the aunt? In many things, men and women enjoy privileges, but men in one way are one-dimensional. Men are like lottery in many aspects. Winner takes all. And women are equally responsible for men's so-called abusive and bad behavior and socially unacceptable behavior, inappropriate, sexual harassment, as much as men themselves are responsible for it. It takes two hands to clap. Men's whole self-respect has been measured by his masculinity, by society, and as much as women have come into male-dominated jobs and gotten respect, men have not done so and earned respect and dignity as a whole by entering women-dominated jobs. That is why men get provoked and get violent when their ego and masculinity is dented. They have lost their value. This is where they are like lottery and they are not respected for being socially diverse and as women are. And as much as women ask for consideration from men for their physical limitation in terms of strength, which they do deserve, they also should be considerate towards men's one-dimensionalism and multitasking and communicative, social and physical. That is, men have generally the inability to do fine motor tasks as efficiently as women and emotional limitations. Let them encourage men to be men and women. They encourage men to be men and women want men to show both masculine and feminine traits at the same time. They want men to be men and women at the same time, which is not possible, which may be contradictory and confuse men and frustrate them. And men, because of being one-dimensional with possible variability, because their brains are not so well connected and they don't use both hemispheres at the same time as on a whole like women, they should respect a man for being a gentleman and encourage him so if they would like to be treated like a lady. Men are competitive by nature and have evolved that way. So every other man is a possible threat since the animal kingdom, since primitive man. So it is hardwired into our DNA, though it may not appear openly like animals do. So he can't afford to share his feelings the way women do to each other. So that's where he's also socially and emotionally limited. He has also always to be on the alert. Otherwise he'll be a sissy, he'll be kicked out. Women are empathize, sympathize. Men, if they're empathize or sympathize, they're considered sissy. Now please try to understand men for what they are. Let them learn to respect women. It's a mutual. Thank you.